I am alive. The trip has landed. I um I spent some time with a great teacher so that I could move some emotion around, some feelings, some thoughts. Um, I I needed to let go properly, and that was calling to me as a tool and as a resource to do that. So that's what I did. Um, I don't feel bitter or sad or angry. I am really proud of myself for doing what I did when I did it so that it couldn't fester and sit and become that. I don't feel crazy or gaslit. I I was simply responding to the future that was being woven and that I was being integrated into. Um, but yeah, I'm glad that I did what I did and really advocated for myself in a way that I haven't in the last few months. Um, I am a little sad about the memories we didn't get to create this year. Um, but I knew what I had to do, so I did it. This impromptu diary of my Jupiter return is so interesting because I'm being asked if I'm actually ready for the life that I say I want. And that means that I have to make room. Um, I needed expansion. And so in order to create a space for the integrity that comes with expansion, I had to do something. Um, and sometimes I can't have what comes next with my hands full while I'm holding on to something else. Um, so yeah, I'm proving that I'm available for what comes next, and that was definitely a threshold type of decision. If I do this, then this changes, and I knew it was a threshold decision because of the deep ache in my chest every time we were together. And the inconsistencies were louder than ever. As the kids would say, the saxophones were getting louder. Um, this required something different of me. I don't want to villainize him because he's not the villain. There's love there, and I didn't want to force detachment because that's not fair. Or be indifferent. I'm not indifferent. Or try to replace. Um, I just I just wanted the clarity back. And wisdom. I think once I moved all that grief, I woke up and I was so clear again. I'm refining my standard and getting closer to being held properly. Not loved, because I can't say that he doesn't love me, but I can confidently say that he can't hold me. And I deserve that. He showed me what emotional safety feels like. He showed me that ambiguity, that in between, can be so painful. He showed me what I actually require. And he showed me how deeply I can love without abandoning myself. And I can do that maturely. He showed me that the intimacy that I love and I want and I crave can be a little absurd sometimes. And he showed me that I can love someone and still not stay. And I think that's the biggest lesson of all, because I feel like there's so much honesty in the work, in doing the work. And sometimes that work is just not my job. Sometimes it's above me, it's above my pay grade. So yeah, I'm very proud of myself for doing this the grown way, the clean way, the way that protects my spirit, and making sure that unresolved ambiguity didn't ruin something really beautiful. I preserved the respect and the truth between us and the possibility of a peaceful future. I'm still Mrs. One of One. No R, because we're not married. I'm very sad about the memories we didn't get to create, those future scenes. A lot of my grief was definitely for the things that we wanted to do together. I realized that adventure and partnership doesn't stop with him. He was one possible container, not the only container. And the standards that I get to walk away with, the clarity that I get to walk away with, just makes this a really powerful exit for me. In this case, I was asked to make space for the life that I want first, but I have to prove that I'm available for it. So, yeah, here we are. here we are. Aside from the great teacher, I also have flour. So that's been getting me through it, especially because I was eyeing those Marlboro Lights King. um, but I don't want to go backwards. Sometimes grief is just growth in a more ceremonial garb. So I'm just finding someone who matches and exceeds my own capacity so that they have the room for it all. Um, it can't be about, I want you. It has to be, I can hold you. And yeah, I know I said I didn't want my Jupiter return to be all about love, but I know that this is the trigger point. It all opens up after this. And the rest is for the archives.